What's going on YouTube? How y'all doing today? It's Redneck Savage back here again. If y'all haven't already, go ahead, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe, comment, and hit that little bell so you can be notified when I upload and you can watch me. Today we are dipping on some Grizzly Wintergreen. Not my favorite, but whatever. I prefer dark wintergreen. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into this video. College football's back. You know, big deal for a lot of people, especially for the people down here in the South. Uh, you know, I mean, it was basically a normal weekend. I mean, a lot of stuff that I saw was basically what I expected. You know, Clemson blowout, Ohio State blowout, Bama blowout. Uh, I did think that the Auburn and Washington game was pretty interesting. Uh, you know, Washington usually doesn't play a whole lot of, powerhouse teams. And I really wanted to see about how Auburn would do against them, or how they would do against Auburn. And, I felt like they really held their own. I felt like Auburn made a good bit of mistakes. I feel like their Jarrett Stidham, whatever his name is, their quarterback, isn't really 100% connected to his offense. Mainly because I saw him run the ball a lot when he should have passed it. But yeah. Washington, I feel like could have won it. They had multiple opportunities to go out there and score, but I think they had 2 missed field goals in the second half. That really hurt them. But I thought it was a really good game. I mean, I feel like Washington's going to bounce back. I feel like they're probably going to win the rest of their games. I think the only other game they might lose is to USC. But I think they'll end up in a New Year's Bowl. I don't think they'll be playoffs this year. I think USC will make the playoffs out of the Pac-12. The Michigan and Notre Dame game, I was not impressed with Shea Patterson. I know he's better than that, but I mean, Notre Dame looked pretty legit. I mean, I don't know if Michigan was just struggling or what, but they looked pretty bad to me. USC, of course, they blew out their team. I don't even know who played San Diego State. No, I don't know who they played. But they blew them out, of course. Of course, my Tigers got the dub last night. I know a lot of people was doubting them. Miami didn't look good at all. They came back in the second half. I felt like LSU basically let off the gas. I felt like they were trying to run the ball too much to run out the clock, which hurt them. I feel like, I don't know. I mean, I just don't think it should have been that close of a game at the end. I felt like LSU should have just blew them out. Joe Burrow looked really good. He looked shaky at the beginning, but I mean, that was his first career start, and you gotta cut the dude some slack. But once he got in his rhythm, once he got it going, he looked really good. I think he's going to be really good for us this year. Defense looked good as usual. Running backs looked pretty good. I felt like we dropped a lot of balls that we should have caught, which apparently was a big problem in the offseason, but it's just something that you can't be doing, especially when we get into SEC play against like Auburn, Georgia, Bama, Florida even. I mean, that's stuff you can't even do. But yeah, there wasn't really too many takes this weekend. I mean, You have a few good games, but most of the games are just cupcakes against really good teams, which I don't understand. Uh, this weekend coming up, I feel like there's gonna be a few good games. Uh, Texas A&M and Clemson should be really good. I want to see how Jimbo Fisher does against Clemson. I feel like he's out for revenge against them because Clemson basically dominated the ACC the past 3-4 years. Uh, Another team that looked pretty decent once they got everything going was Wisconsin. I feel like they'll end up winning the Big Ten. Uh, if I had to do some early predictions for like conference champions, I'm gonna go USC in the Pac-12, Wisconsin in the Big Ten. Big 12. Big 12, I'm gonna go with West Virginia. West Virginia is going to be loaded this year. I know they played Tennessee this weekend. Tennessee really isn't a huge. Tennessee really isn't. They're the only SEC team that lost this week. Come on. West Virginia, I think, is going to be really good. I think West Virginia will push it to make it in the. I think they'll get at least a New Year's Bowl. I don't know if they'll be able to squeeze in to get a playoff bid, but and the conference that I hate to make, because of course my gut, my heart, I want to say LSU is going to step up and they're going to win it, but I don't know. I hate to say that, but we have a really tough schedule this year. Thankfully, 2 of the biggest games that we have are at home against Bama and Georgia. I think that'll help us. I think by the time Georgia comes in October, I think Burrow will have the experience that he needs to play against them because we have Auburn in 2 weeks. But yeah, if I had to pick somebody to win the SEC though, I'm gonna go with Georgia. I think Florida's right up there in the East with them at one, but I don't think they're gonna do it this year. Yeah, I think it's gonna be Georgia taking the SEC this year. My 4 playoff predictions would be Bama, Clemson, Georgia, Wisconsin. And then I'm gonna go Bama and Georgia in the SEC in the national title game. Hate to say it, but I think they're the best 2 teams in the country right now. But I think if LSU can beat Bama, I think if LSU beats Bama, I think Auburn might have a chance against Bama. Not sure. I have to wait to see when Bama actually plays a good team. I don't know when that'll be, probably next month. But yeah, that's my take on the college football season so far. Really looking forward to it this year. One of my favorite times of the year, baby. Especially Saturday nights in Death Valley. Gotta love it. Right now this is a little off topic. Right now we're preparing for tomorrow night. Possible hurricane coming here. I live in southeast Louisiana. But whoever it hits, prayers go out to y'all. I pray that everyone stays safe. Whether it comes here, whether it stays in Mississippi, wherever it goes. Prayers go out to everybody. I hope y'all stay safe. Don't do nothing stupid. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share, favorite, join the team. Peace.